Hey, how you doing, YouTube? Precious Metals Hub, Rusty here. As you can see, I redid my website. I hope you all like it. It's not complete yet, but I think it looks a lot better. Here we have Connect with Us. These are all my social networking sites. You can also subscribe for a monthly newsletter. I have to redo the precious metal store, but other than that, looking good. Top story of the day is Arizona Senate passes bill to authorize gold and silver as legal tender. So that's great. As a Arizona resident, I am looking forward to having the governor pass or sign that when it gets to her desk. But as it starts now, it goes to the House and then off to the governor. So we'll see where it ends up. This is the second time this has happened. Last year it was more of a mandate to make gold and silver legal tender, but now it's like just to allow people to use it as legal tender, which makes a lot of sense. What doesn't make a lot of sense is that we have to ask permission to use gold and silver as legal tender. That doesn't make any sense at all. We're following a corporation, Washington D.C. corporation, and they're more like managers. They don't follow the Constitution. They're not held accountable for anything. They're acting like board of directors, where like the House and the Senate are managers to the people, where the president is more like a CEO. And he's following the rules and following orders from the corporation shareholders, and that is the bankers. So, on to other news. Revolution, the truth about Ukraine, great video, explains it all in about 15 minutes. I find it funny that all this was going on when the Olympics was happening, and Putin really couldn't do anything about it. But now the Olympics is over. Who knows what's going to happen? I know Putin doesn't want war, but these bankers do, because they are in debt. They're looking for something, some war, some kind of new person to add to the Ponzi scheme, their indebtedness, their credit-based system. They're just these people want to take over the world, and watch this video, Revolution, the truth about Ukraine. Very explosive. China is still buying a ton of gold. And this from Silver Doctors. But let's just read this little thing here. Add in Hong Kong, as we know from government statistics, that total public demand in China, including 50 tons of coins, tops a massive 2,800 tons. And that's almost all of the year's production. They are crazy for gold, and rightfully so. If you watch this video on my post, Arizona Senate passes bill to authorize gold and silver as legal tender. Underneath the post is a video that this video here, please watch this important video that shows how China is preparing for a dollar collapse. And it's like a media outlet in China. They go over topics and how the new year is bringing in new buyers by the public. This is not the government. This is not corporations. This is the public. And look at them all. They're all lined up. Look at them all. And why are you buying gold? Oh, the dollar's going to collapse. It's better than credit. Oh, the dollar's not going to be around for long. The Federal Reserve has only been around for 100 years, but China's been around for centuries and blah, blah, blah. They're going to have the last laugh. Look at them all. They're all, this is like current. This is like right now. And, you know, it's hard to imagine that everyone is just falling asleep. Arizona wants to pass the bill to make it legal tender, but why are we making it? Why do we have to pass a law to make gold and silver legal tender? It just doesn't make any sense. This is an important interview here. Another Karen Hudis. Go to Red Ice Creation and the February 21st interview with Karen Hudis, the former World Bank insider on the corruption of the global elite, is set alliances with 188 countries to make sure that we don't go into world war, to make sure that the people get back their 170,000 metric tons of gold that's owed to the people, not to the banksters. Listen to this video. Talks about the second Constitution in the United States set forth by the Act of 1871. If you don't know about the Act of 1871, you need to look it up and understand that we are not a sovereign nation. We are being run by a corporation under this Washington, D.C., which is a state within a state, or a city within a city within a city. Some ridiculous thing that they made up long ago and have been lying to everybody about how they follow the Constitution, they do this. They're just laughing at you because this has been held in secret. And this Karen Hudis is a whistleblower. She's come to terms about what's really going on and how to stop this new world order taking over. And that's what the big fight in Ukraine is right now. Whether or not the Ukrainians will take a loan from the EU and join the Ponzi scheme of the credit-based system, or take the loan from Russia, I don't know which is better for the Ukrainians. But like Ron Paul says, we should just stay out of it. Let the Ukrainian people take care of it. But no, we have to go in there and start all sorts of trouble. Apparently paying $50 a head to all the protesters, and then delivering weapons and money after that. So who knows what's going to happen. It's not good. We here in America have to stand up to this debt-based system as well. We have to do our part. Here's a little corporation news coming out of Levittown. Frustrated, no one's fixing the pothole, so he goes out and does it himself. But it mentions in here that he hasn't been fined yet. He hasn't been charged. So, you know, don't embarrass the corporation. They will fine you. They will put you in jail for trying to help out. It's just ridiculous. Um, just outstanding. Watch this video. Frustrated Levittown man fills in potholes himself. And, and the newscast is insinuating that he's going to be charged somehow. Just ridiculous. Because you can't embarrass the corporation. Alright? You cannot. Here's some really disturbing news. Yellowstone, it's been popping up here and there. You know, secret memos, this and that. Don't know what's really going on. But what's fact now is helium-4 is coming up from the ground. And it says here, in unbelievably large amounts, never seen before. The last time it erupted was 600,000 years ago. This is a huge caldera. And if it blows up, it's not going to be pleasant. Anyways, helium-4, sorry about that. Helium-4 is a precursor to eruptions. Alright, I guess helium-4 comes out of the mantle. It kind of just seeps out of the mantle, and this is when all the stuff just starts pushing out. And it's a precursor. That helium-4 apparently is in the mantle and is released when the ground starts to rise. So be careful out there. Please visit my new website. Sign on. Sign on to or follow me by RSS feed, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, or Google+, or just sign in and get news about the gold and silver charts. Buy some gold and silver. We have American Bullion, Perpetual Assets, Regal Assets, JM Bullion, and goldsilver.com. Sign up for a free complimentary gold packet from Regal Assets. Please give your full name and email and phone number so they can call you. Make sure that you're a legitimate customer. Other than that, hope you like my new website. I'll talk to you soon.